So, today I'll be explaining the Aries Rashi. The symbol of Aries Rashi is Ram. The element is fire, and Mars is the Lord. So, to understand Aries Rashi, the positive traits are courage. They are very courageous and naturally very courageous and born leaders. And they can be very ambitious, and to fulfill their ambition they can be very driven too. And passion, when it comes to passion, they can be a very passionate person, like a martial artist or in any field of arts. They can be very passionate, and plus the high energy that they have can help them achieve their goals very easily. And they're usually seen as very independent people, like they don't like to rely on others to finish their job, or they simply like to rely on themselves. And they're very confident in their own abilities and capabilities, and they are often seen as very direct, and direct, sometimes honest, not always, but often they are very direct, straightforward, and simple and honest people, and they don't hold back anything. Now, coming to drawbacks or negative points, they can be seen as very impulsive people, or very impatient, since they have very high energy that can be used, that can be like a double-edged sword. And since because of the high energy, they can be very impulsive, especially in decision making. They can suddenly jump into some different field or a different job, and end up regretting it. And they are very impatient in general. They hate waiting, or so yeah, they are very impatient. They generally hate waiting. And next, coming to temper, they are very short tempered, and their anger can be very furious. Since the ruler is Mars, they can be very hot tempered people, and competitive, since they are very impatient, and they're hot tempered, and they have high energy. They can be extremely competitive. They can do very well in competitive sports, or combat sports. And this can be their huge negative trait too, since they're so competitive from birth. They can be competitive with their own siblings, and they can see their friends also as competitors or enemies. So that can make them very competitive. And yeah, competitive can be their one of the main negative aspects. And stubborn, they are generally very stubborn, and they don't easily listen to others, as they are very courageous, and they're born leaders. They don't like being under someone as a subordinate, or they don't like working under someone, and they can be extremely stubborn. So the solution for Aries Rashi or Lagna people in general, for Aries in general, is meditation. The type of meditation here is mainly Trataka and breath work. These two can really help them, as they are very active kind of meditation and not passive. So this can really help them. And next, yoga, like continuous continuous yoga, where they perform Surya Namaskara for 21 rounds or 54 rounds, where the intensity is generally high. And routine, if they maintain a good schedule, or have a to-do list, and maintain a good routine of habits and hobbies, that is a very good that will be very good for them, because Mars is a commander, and commander, not exactly commander, but yeah, one of the warrior spirited person being. So the person ruled under this planet should be like an army soldier, so should have a very good routine, and should be very disciplined in general. And exercise can really help them, especially high intensity exercise like running for 10 minutes, or doing intensity exercise like HIIT workouts. This can really help them. And cool foods, when it comes to food habits, they generally tend to like spicy and all deep fried food. But the issue, because of their high energy, this can work against them. So cooling foods like cucumber, or cool foods in general, will be very good for them, like lassi and cool foods. And patience, when it comes to patience, patience can be taught from an early age if their parents or elders teach them, and even they consciously can learn patience. Just try to practice a few minutes every day, and if they learn to be patient in general, this will help them a lot. So this is a small summary or explanation on Aries Rashi or Lagna.